Hey guys, welcome back. I am gonna show you what I eat today. I'm gonna go work at a coffee shop for a couple of hours and I'm not super hungry right now, so I'm just gonna have a little snack before I go. I'm making a piece of white toast and I'm gonna put a little bit of melt vegan butter on it. Not the most nutritionally sound breakfast, but realistic. We'll eat vegetables later. It's the perfect food. Hey guys, just got back from the coffee shop. We worked there for a couple of hours. It was a super productive morning. We did a lot of planning for our music project. I'm going to make dinner now. Not dinner, breakfast. I'm making like an open-faced egg salad, tofu egg salad sandwich. I believe I have a recipe up on my blog already for it, so I'll link that down below if you want to try to make it. Already prepped everything, so I've got a whole block of tofu in here. I figured I'd just use the whole thing so I could have enough for the next couple days. Half of the block I chopped up and then half of it I crumbled just so there's like a couple different textures kind of to mimic the texture of the egg white and the egg yolk. It's not really necessary though. Some green onions. I usually use red onions, but this is what we have. Some pickle relish. Got lots of celery, some nutritional yeast. In here is a couple spices. There's onion powder, garlic powder, a little bit of smoked paprika, and then this right in the middle here is the black salt, which you can usually find at an Indian market if you have one locally. It makes it taste a little bit eggier and smell a little bit eggier. Then we've got some mustard in there, and then this is a big glob of mayo. I used this vegan mayo, which is really not my favorite, but I'm just trying to use it up. And I figured that since there's a lot of spices in here, this would be a good way to use it up because it'll mask the flavor. I just mixed all the ingredients together and it smells so good. Seriously, if you can get your hands on that black salt, it really makes a world of a difference for like faux egg dishes. Okay, here's my little snack. It's another piece of the same white bread that I had this morning. I toasted it, put some green leaf lettuce on there, and some of my tofu egg salad. What'd you put in yours?
Oh.
Rye bread?
Rye bread, follow your heart, pepper jack cheese, and lettuce. Good work.
I just put on a whole bunch of makeup and did my hair because I'm about to go downstairs into our little studio and film a music video for our cover of Lover by Taylor Swift that we released a couple weeks back. We want to be able to share it on YouTube as well as like on Spotify and all those platforms. So we are throwing together a little DIY music video. Also, if you've ever wondered what my vlogging setup looks like, this is it. I don't go in public with this gigantic microphone. I will usually either use my phone camera or I'll take this off and just use like the onboard sound, but this is what I use when I'm at home. Can I go where you go? Can we always be this close? I'm kind of tired. I want to take a nap, but we won't because I have a lot to do. So we just wrapped up shooting the music video. I'm going to try to find time to edit that tonight. I'm stopping to make a really quick protein smoothie because I don't want to cook and clean anything right now. So it's going to be fast and healthy. Put all the ingredients in my blender. There is a little bit of baby kale because I have not been the best about eating my greens lately. I put in some of this coconut almond milk by Califia Farms. I put in some peanut butter powder and then a little bit of cocoa powder to make it like a chocolate PB smoothie. And then for my protein, I'm using my good old Vivo Perform Protein. I'm using vanilla today, and I always have a link in the description box. If you want to buy anything from Vivo, you can get 10% off. So I'm going to blend this up and chug that down, get back to work. Right now, I'm also making some chickpeas in my Instant Pot. There we go. And I'm just gonna use these later to make some homemade hummus. I've been trying to like kind of meal prep some staples every week, beans, rice, or some other type of grain. And I want to make some hummus. I think maybe Eric's gonna make it. I'm gonna throw some garlic actually into the oven and roast it so we can add it later on. And then I need to stop by the store at some point to get more tahini because we're out. The chocolate makes it so good. So I'm preheating the oven and I'm going to make the roasted garlic right now. If you've never made this before, definitely give it a try if you're like a fellow garlic fanatic. It just changes the flavor of the garlic. It makes it really deep and sweet and complex, and it's really easy to do. It takes a little bit of time, but... So try to remove as much of the excess kind of like papery skin as possible. And then you're gonna cut the top of the head of garlic off to expose as many of the cloves as possible. And then take some olive oil and drizzle it in. Try to get it in between, you know, all of the cloves. It's kind of hard doing this with the camera in one hand, but you get the picture. And then you're gonna wrap it all up. So I've wrapped it up and I'm just gonna stick this in my oven. It's preheating to 400 degrees. And I just kind of check on it at like the 35, 40 minute mark. Sometimes it takes longer, sometimes it takes like a little bit less time. It kind of depends on the size of your garlic cloves, but you really want it to be just like super soft and kind of like a deep golden brown color. And that is how you know it's ready. It becomes like totally spreadable. In we go. Come back for you. While I'm waiting for the garlic to cook, I'm gonna take a little break from doing like work, and I'm gonna practice piano. I've been trying to do at least an hour and a half every day because I'm like desperate to finally get good at it and like understand music theory. I've been listening to a music theory podcast too. I think it's called Music Student 101. It's really good. It like the first episode starts from the very, very beginning, like assuming you know nothing about music, which I'm not quite in that boat, but I started at the beginning anyway. I'm pretty self-conscious about my piano playing right now. I'm pretty decent at like playing along with pop songs. I know chords and all of that, but as far as reading music and playing more complex things, like different complex things on both hands, still working on it. I've been working on that one for a while. So we just got back from the gym. We stopped at the grocery store on the way to get some ingredients for dinner. I'm gonna be making like a primavera pasta with some vegan Italian sausage. We're rushing because we're trying to get everything done in time for the debate, which starts in like half an hour. But while I'm prepping everything for the pasta, Eric's gonna show you how he's making hummus.
The Republicans that follow you are like, what debate?
The Democratic debate. The chickpeas that I made earlier, I cooked them a lot so that they'd be easy to make super smooth. I like super smooth, kind of runny, restaurant style hummus. You're taking it away, babe.
Huh?
Take it away.
All right, it's your friendly neighborhood boyfriend here. I'm gonna make this hummus. I don't do recipes usually.
Right.
So I have an undisclosed amount of chickpeas here that Sarah made. And like she said, they're really soft and they're really mushy. I'm gonna dump most of these in. They're super hot right now. Actually, I'm gonna dump all of those in. Maybe 2 tablespoons of tahini for this amount. I followed recipes before, and I feel like sometimes they come out too tahini heavy. I'm gonna try to avoid that. Actually,
I agree with you.
I'm gonna do a little less. I'm gonna do like 1.5 tablespoons. Yeah.
You're gonna use this, right?
Yeah. Can I use a whole one? Is that too
Yeah,
much?
yeah. I'm gonna peel it for you.
Cool. I'm gonna do the same thing with the lemon. I'm gonna do half a lemon. I might end up putting the other half in there. This is a large and juicy lemon, so Who knows? Cool. Generous amount of salt, a little bit of pepper. I don't think you find pepper in hummus.
Traditional hummus?
Yeah, or like from the grocery store or anything, but I like it. A little bit of onion powder. There was a bunch stuck in the cap, so I didn't really have to shake it. I always do a little cayenne because we like it spicy in this house. A little dash of that. What else? Sarah has the garlic that she roasted.
Is this enough?
That's so much. That's amazing.
You guys, this is what I mean. It becomes like basically a paste.
Yeah.
All of it?
Yeah. Never have too much garlic. And I know you agree with that. Cool. So I think that's it for now. How many times have I said cool? Never get this on. So I'm not going to pulse it. I'm just going to turn it on. And I'm going to drizzle this oil in. And I'm not going to say anything because it's going to be too loud. I'm going to add a little water. Make it a little thinner. A little runnier. Little goes a long way. Yeah, let me taste it first. You want to taste?
Sure.
It's also like warm right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's not nearly seasoned enough. It is good, but it needs a lot more salt. It has no bite, you know?
More lemon?
Yep, so I'm gonna put more salt and, yeah, the other half of this lemon.
Oh, my
This is
eyes.
for me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you.
Onions.
Sarah has an insane sensitivity to
Shallots.
the onion aura. I'm gonna do a little more onion powder.
Oh, it's unbearable.
A little more cayenne, just a little bit more of all the seasonings. A little more pepper, pepper, pepper. And I'm gonna blend again.
Mmm. Good.
Does it need more flavor? Does it need garlic powder?
It's hard to tell. Yeah, maybe.
I think it does. I'm gonna add a little paprika. I'm gonna add some garlic powder I'm gonna completely make up a reason right now. I'm gonna say garlic powder actually enhances the flavor of the fresh garlic. So.
It's also different, you know, because the roasted garlic is like so sweet and
Yeah.
it's a different kind of profile.
This is the downside of not using a recipe is that it takes longer because you're just constantly like, it's an ongoing thing, right? But I like doing it that way. Makes it feel like my own. There was like a solid month or two where I was making hummus
Every week?
every time we ran out, yeah.
What's your favorite one you've made?
I've made like a Kalamata olive
Yeah, that's my favorite.
hummus. I think it's my favorite too. The olives mixed with garlic and more olive oil. I'll make that next time. Have I made that on your channel?
I don't think so. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. It's like the smoothest we've been able to get hummus at home.
That's because the chickpeas were so cooked.
Taking back over.
If they're like, thank God, she's back.
I'm going to show you what I prepped for the vegetable pasta. Okay, we've got a yellow squash, a zucchini, a shallot, lots and lots of garlic. This is a bunch of curly kale that I took the stems out of and then I just kind of loosely chopped it. I'm not sure if I'm going to use all of this. It depends on how much it cooks down, so we'll see. I'm going to add in some grape tomatoes. And then I might add in some sun-dried tomatoes. We'll see. But I'm going to start out by first browning some of this plant-based mild Italian style sausage. This is the first time trying it from this brand. We have bought their breakfast sausages.
Oh yeah.
And you've bought their meatballs, right?
I love those meatballs.
Okay, I haven't tried those, but we do like the breakfast sausages, so I'm sure that this is good. So while that is browning, I've also got a big pot of water coming to a boil, and I'm gonna make this pasta. Is my favorite gluten-free pasta. Not that today has been gluten-free, but typically for pasta, I will go gluten-free. We're sauteing our veggies. I had taken the browned sausage out just because I had a lot of grease, so I'm kind of blotting it off here. Into this, I'm gonna add in a bouillon cube. This is the not chicken bouillon that I use all the time. I'm gonna add a little bit of water too. Veggies are looking tender. I'm gonna add in a pretty hefty amount of chili pepper. We drained our pasta, ooh, steamy, and I reserved some of the pasta water. This is magic when it comes to pasta sauces. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. I'm gonna reintroduce our sausage, see what I mean? There's tons of grease. Give us a stir. I did end up using the entire bunch of kale. It cooked down considerably, as you can see. So it should be pretty much done. I'm just gonna add in these sliced tomatoes and some fresh basil. Stirred those through, adding in our pasta water. And this is gonna come back up to a little simmer and thicken up and make a nice little light sauce for our pasta. And we're done. As a finishing touch, I grated a little bit of the Violife Parmesan just to melt on top. This is the finished pasta. Oh, the shadows are so unflattering. There we go. Yeah. Hey guys, so it's the following morning because I am notoriously bad at remembering to outro my videos. After dinner, I'm still on that kick of making a chocolate chip cookie every single night. Where is my cookie dough? This is the cookie dough I'm still obsessed with. So I had one of these and I always have it with oat milk. I decided to buy the Chobani oat milk. They have 3 kinds at my store. They have the plain, they have the plain extra creamy, and then they have a vanilla. I just have the plain one and it's really good. I actually would definitely repurchase this. So I'm making my morning coffee. I have a little packet of the Four Sigmatic coffee in here and I foamed up some of the oat milk because, you know, whatever plant milk I'm buying has to pass the foam test. We're looking good. Okay, thank you guys so much for joining me for this video. Drinking this actually reminds me, Silk just released a dairy-free whipping cream, like a heavy whipping cream alternative. I got an ad for it on Instagram last night. So later today, once I'm done working, I kind of want to go try and hunt it down. I think they have it at one Safeway near me. How you doing?
You hear me coming, so you stopped?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.